We are at war with Rohan once again. This is our third war. However, it's not in our interest to continue this brutal war, simply because we have so many internal issues. Look at the public order here. We'll go down to -92. We'll get rebellion in 2 turns. We need 3 armies, 1 in each of these 3 cities to deal with rebels. And we happen to have no other armies we can use to push any further into Rohan territory. In addition, just look at this corruption, 36%. We overexpanded. This is so brutal in Attila. We're at the stage where it doesn't make sense to expand more, because even if we take over like a rich settlement with multiple buildings, the hit to corruption that applies in every single settlement will hit us harder than what we make from that new settlement. And we'll still need to invest in it, keep an army stationed there, repurpose buildings, and get hit with reduced taxes from poor control. So, we should consolidate. We should absolutely consolidate and build these brutal buildings from this chain over here, chieftains complexes, in every single province. They are amazing. They reduce corruption by 20% and also by 10% in adjacent provinces. So if you have them everywhere, we can probably cut our corruption by half, which would be absolutely amazing. Not to mention, we actually need to deal with rebels, bring our control back into positive territory, as it's in red in everywhere pretty much but Cap of Rohan, and build a bunch of stuff and repurpose a bunch of buildings. A lot to do before we can push any further. So turns out we won't be hiring these brutal Uruk-hai soldiers anytime soon. We have other priorities. In terms of politics, we are still strength rating 7, so not amazing but not too bad. Definitely better than our starting position of 16. And looks like the good guys are definitely winning. Dale 1, Gondor 2, Anduin Vale 3. Mordor is potentially 4th. They made some gains in the west, taking the easternmost Gondorian cities. They definitely have Minas Tirith. And they also have most of Lebanon province here, yeah? Either way, it is not in our interest to keep pushing any further. But I would like this city too. It's nicely developed. 5 buildings, including a tier 4 one. Horse gear factory, huh? Battle speed for cavalry. We don't even have that. We have no cavalry, we just have works. Is there any way we can take it next turn and then sue for peace? Another reason it makes sense is that now that we have copper, or rather will have very soon, we recolonize this crappy place, we can grab wizardry chambers and build sorcerer's conservatory everywhere. We have 6 provinces right now, and this gives 6% research rate, so that's 36. We have 10 from Saruman himself, which would put us all in at 146. This is nice, but getting 1 more provincial capital, which we can then push our research over 150, means we cut 2 turns out of every single tech from this part of the tree. This is pretty good actually. So we can save 10 turns here, and 1 turn in every other tree. I really want this place. It's got no resources, but it's pretty nicely developed. I guess we'll still be hit by even further corruption. Then alternatively we could snatch this. There is iron here, but we already have iron. And we only have 1 trading partner, and this guy will be faster anyway. Okay, so how do we do? We can split this army in half, move the healthy guys here, and attack. I wonder if we can actually make it next turn. How far can we move? We can't attack. We could attack on double time if we have someone who can initiate a battle. He can do this, yeah? He can just come closer and attack, and we can then double time half of this stack to help out. Then if he comes out, they could just attack him. I'm going to have a closer look at this, what he's got. We can't see crap. Presumably, if the general is damaged, the other guys are damaged too, so there'll be 5 crappy guys. Can maybe grab a couple of mercs and we should win. There are no mercs here, so we are risking this guy if we come any closer. Also, now that we have Uruk-hai barracks, we should absolutely grab second spy. Get one. Province is growing nicely, but corruption is eating that extra income away. That's not so good, man. Not so good. Okay, this army leveled up. We go for dark banners, yeah? Of course we do. Another point of control will be very useful at some point. Right now, we're hemorrhaging control too much. Okay, it's going down here too. Not so good. Can we hire any cheap crap to stop the bleed? No. Probably get penalized for devastation here. Probably want to upgrade all these to tier 2 and this to tier 3, but gonna wait for Saruman with this, yeah? Speaking of Saruman, he's currently governor of this crappy place. So let's go for another round of upgrading. Look how cheap these buildings are when he's in charge. We're probably saving... I think we saved 8k on upgrading all this stuff, or 6. Anyway, he's look, this crappy... Wait, cancel this. this crappy Chieftain's Complex, which is actually an amazing building. If you want to upgrade it here, we're paying 2300, yeah? In here with Saruman in charge, we're only paying 1k. So we're saving like extra 1.5 times the headline price here, yeah? So just building, this is worth like 1k, this is worth like 1500. It's 25 total, it's 4k. That's like 6, at least 7k saved here in the single turn. By having Saruman in charge, yeah, we lose extra income from taxes in Gap of Rohan, but we're saving much more in reduced construction cost. I'm going to keep him here for another turn, because next turn we unlock colonies, and colonies are very expensive, so getting 2 upgraded for much cheaper is going to save us, I think it's like 4k saved per building, yeah? Going to be brilliant. Then we put him elsewhere. Okay, diplomacy. Nothing changed here. Goblins being crushed, they are down to 3, not so good. Perhaps you should send a stack to pacify our old friend Galadriel. It's not looking so great diplomatically. Our friends are losing. Well, not really friends. Temporary allies. Not even allies. Puppets. Useful tools. Such as these guys, Dunlanding tribes. How about becoming an actual puppet? We need experimentation subjects. Sooner or later we'll need to take your land, so maybe you just... on the other hand, 560 from trade. This trade is only getting better. Maybe we keep them around. They are quite useful. They are also keeping Rohan busy by sending these stacks across. Maybe we do keep them around. Okay, do we want to build anything without using Saruman's discount? I think this, yeah? We're not going to put him in charge of this crappy province. Well, it's actually our second best one. This province anytime soon, because there's only 1 building to build, which means we should just start it as soon as we can. Yeah, gonna wait for him here. This is going to be 2500 cheaper, yeah? Well, 2k cheaper at the very least. Gonna build 2 of them and upgrade colony. It gonna save us a fortune, yeah? So gonna wait with all these another few turns, then once he's in charge, do all of them in one go. In this place, yeah? Everything is ruined here. Well, not ruined, badly damaged. Definitely gonna scrap archer range. It costs us money and I don't see us recruiting here. How is food situation here? Pretty bad, yeah, minus 60. Might sense to repurpose this. Cost us 600, forget about it, scrap it. Anything we can repurpose we probably will. Probably gonna keep Shepherd and other good buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a food province. Look, we can repurpose all this crap for cheap. Let it all repair. There's no pressure to do anything anytime soon, yeah? All these buildings cost a lot of money. Yeah, we don't get full benefit, but we get some benefit. No point paying for this stuff. Let it repair. Then once we put Saruman in charge here, it's all gonna get much cheaper. Yeah, next turn. If we manage to take this Entwade, we are going to sign yet another piece of our old dear friend, Theoden, before crushing him a few turns later. That's what we're gonna do. We should expand this, yeah? Also gem deposit. Extra 250 gold. If we build it... this actually makes sense to put Saruman here, because these buildings are repaired, yeah? Definitely won't be recruiting here, so convert this, or rather dismantle. Yeah, I think we need Lair and Chieftain's Complex here, yeah? What else do we want in every provincial capital? Probably labor camp, yeah? 10% wealth from all other buildings is actually pretty good. So we need 3 spaces here, which means we scrap this, and the weaker of the 2 food buildings. Which happens to be this, yeah? Scrap it. Okay. And build... yeah, just build this. Gathering. Yeah, we probably want Saruman here ASAP to repurpose this amazing Hornburg. But what about this? I wish they built tier 3 of this, but we're probably gonna keep it, yeah? I think we still get dominance points. We can only dismantle it. It gives 20 dominance points and 30% wealth from manufacturing. Wait, can we confirm if this actually works? Wealth from manufacturing industry 50%, huh? This is from the spinning mill. And how much do we get in Isengard? Industry 55%. But we have labor camp here that bumps it. Yeah, industry here is only 30%, yeah? In this province. So, this probably works. I think it works. Because there's no reason why we would get 50% in this one. Which means we want to keep these caves around, yeah? They are very good. Just build a bunch of spinning mills and make a fortune. As simple as that. Yeah, we can save like 1300 gold by... 1200 gold by waiting for Saruman with this, so we're going to do just that. And science. What are we looking at right now? We just researched this, I think, yeah? Giving us Chieftain's Complex and corruption reduction. Original plan was to go for these 2, but now that we have copper, change of plans. We want to build Sorcerer's Conservatory in every provincial capital, gives us a bunch of influence on the way, and gives us Orc Breeding Factory, which is also a decent building, yeah? So go for this chain. And once we have Sorcerer's Conservatory everywhere, getting all the other techs will get easier. Okay, let's move on. Now it's too many, right? Archers will weaken us even if they won't score many kills. Then cavalry charge will wipe us out. We can't beat these guys. Retreat. Ooh, old friend Galadriel turned against us. Not so good. Rebellion about to happen, yeah? Edros captured, Stronghold conquered. We get boost, excellent. Okay, probably still want to take this and then sue for peace, but before we deal with the war, we need to deal with Saruman. Saruman happens to be here. Oh, look at this, 2300, and 18 here. This normally costs like 6k, yeah? Amazing discount. Not gonna wait for this is irrelevant, it's cheap anyway. And we can't build anything else, so it's time to recall him. Kick him out of there. And put someone half competent, so we can also apply Control Edict. Okay, we can't beat this guy, yeah? Wait, can we hire anything now? No. So we need to get out of here. Back to Grimslate, I guess? Yeah, press on. Now, we want to split this army in half and march at Entwade. Because this is our biggest army, and we don't need that many troops there. We should deal with 4 stack of rebels wherever it spawns. So let's get the general. It doesn't matter who, as long as he's not like a cannibal or something. Savage, huh? Well, this guy's free, so get him. What do we need to beat the 4 stack of rebels? We want to leave damaged units with him so they at least replenish at least a little bit, yeah? So say 2 of these guys, maybe 4 damaged bows, maybe this crappy pike, maybe a couple of them. That enough? I think so. Let's have a look. 11 units, huh? So we're only attacking with 9, with 10. These are decent units. What's the garrison here anyway? Garrison is strong, can't beat these guys with the crap we have. We need more archers, yeah? Give that guy to him. But we're going to bring more anyway. This is just to set up the attack, yeah? So come half the way and hide in an ambush here, yeah? And then we bring someone else to reinforce the attack once we're actually in range, yeah? Press on. And go into ambush. Do you get into Doras? Huh, rebellion is inevitable. Perhaps we should just go into raiding then. Make some cash. Saves us 1000 gold. Nice. Raiding our own lands, which is the Orcish way, yeah? Absolutely brutal. Now, we have second Ruffian. Where do we need control the most? Probably here, we're borderline, just below 25, and getting above 25 is very important because it negates the negatives. So you buddy are going to come here. Deploy here for now. I'm going to... this overrides the other guy by the looks of it. No, they actually stuck because it's now -7. So you need to come back here, buddy. Just gonna deploy you next turn. Okay. This guy leveled up. What do we get? Already have civil administration him. Line of sight is not horrible. So maybe get that. Likeable, huh? +1 zeal. Useless stat. Okay, so Adoras is fixed, yeah? We need to dismantle this junk. So get rid of it. These 2 will fix over the next 2 turns. Then 2 buildings still damaged in Snowburg. And almost everything in here. This is going to take a long time to fix. Donaro. Let it. We're not in a hurry. Things look better here. Also scrap these barracks, yeah? Probably just gonna put Saruman in charge of this one next turn. And get rid of these fields. And upgrade all of this and repurpose the main building. That should save us a fortune. Okay. And also, once we take Entwade, we'll probably just sue for peace with Rohan. At least Gondor is not against us. Well, they are very much against us. The relationship is in tatters, but they have their own problems. Which is all very, very good for us. How close are we to another dominance level anyway? Pretty close. Another governor would be nice. Okay, we're not going to attack anyone. Just going to stay put, deal with rebellions, and press on. Yeah, we get rebellion. As expected, yeah? Okay, now, buddy, can you attack? Then do and see what the odds are. The odds are against us. It's gonna be siege. Just grab whatever gives us opportunity to attack next turn and besiege them. Now we need to bring more, yeah? So we actually can win this. The more is going to come from here. Attack this crappy rebel stack, leaving none alive. Wait, we can also gang up on them, yeah? Everyone will have enough movement to come back. So we get exp on 3 generals and 3 armies. Excellent, do it. Wipe them out. Nice. Just go for money. And you, buddy, you're the only guy in range, yeah? to actually reinforce that attack at Entwade. So you're going to double time here. Man, you're not even in range to attack. What is this? We have no mercs. Can we beat them in a land battle? Maybe we can. We have decent infantry. Light on archers, but general can tank their archers. And then ours will have a free hit on them. How strong is this garrison anyway? Some crappy tier 1 units, not to worry. Well, we need to start moving anyway. So since we can't make it there in a single turn... zone of control of these cities is so small, yeah? Really need to come really close to be reinforcing attacks. Yeah, almost but not quite, yeah? Wait, can we move this guy? Will this help? Get out of here. No. Wait, yes, we can. We'll be reinforcing our guy. Not the siege itself, but that doesn't matter. Just come here then. Nice. That's what we wanted. Now we just need to get these guys back to here and here. Controls should be going up now. Should we also bring him? What did he get? He's crappy general, yeah? We don't need him. It's just eats money. Out. Okay. So next turn, we go for peace. Okay, now this guy, on the way, press on. Losing 2 control in Isengard, not so good. You come here and deploy. Now +3, good. This guy leveled up again. Wow, he'll be maxed out in no time. Just go for this. And where do we put Saruman in charge? This place looks ripe for fixing, yeah? So maybe here. Lind. Ooh. We can't promote anyone, man. Then we wait. Okay, you out, you in. And let's see how the price has changed. 900 for World Camp, beautiful. Repurpose this, fix these, and build colony. 1100 for colony, beautiful. And spinning mill. How is food here? Plus 260, not a problem. Should we keep him around for another turn just to build ferry? Ferry is so cheap anyway, yeah? 360. Even without him it will be 1k. No, we shouldn't keep him here. We should kick him out. Gonna save more money if we just put him elsewhere. So Saruman out. You're not actively bad buddies, you're going to take this place over and apply control edict. Okay. Below -25 here. We'll soon be below 25 here and here as well. Things are looking slightly better now. Although Westfold is rapidly deteriorating. Speaking of Westfold, yeah? We have some brutal generals here that are not currently fighting. And how about this guy? He's good commander. What's the second best? Line of sight and enemy morale. It's not horrible, yeah? It's not like 1 morale is going to make a difference, but neither will 1 defense, so might as well give him this. Okay. Rally. Do you have the boost to rally that also gives control? Control +4. Don't even need to be within an army. You know what? We should actually join you to an army to improve their stats. If we join you to this guy, yeah, you'll still be providing control. Also, you'll bump stats on everyone, yeah, by +4 attack. Do it. Yeah, it went from 53 to 57. Definitely works. Excellent. Okay, so should we expand one of our small cities? No, I think we just wait for 4th pop and expand Isengard. We still need the chieftain's cabin to reduce corruption and the supply wagon for ammunition once we start recruiting brutal crossbows, yeah? Probably will be the final 2 buildings we build. Then at some point, once we are maxed out on buildings, we'll repurpose supplier into gear maker, as recruitment cost reduction will be more important. Okay, and let's upgrade this to small copper mines. Scrap this. Watchtower out. Hornburg, huh? I'm gonna wait with upgrades for Saruman, but we do need experimental lair here and another one of these for labor camp. Okay, Galadriel, for the sake of old friendship. Nope. And how about Dear Theoden? High, huh? High is good, but it will still be high since we are so much stronger. Next turn, after we take Entwade. Taking Entwade also cuts Rohan in half. The Woldburg settlement up north will be cut off from the fort down south, which is exactly what we want. Yeah, and we just press on. Okay, should we start with the siege? Hunt them down. I like that. I like that attitude. Yeah, we'll start with the siege and worry about the economy later. Pass units over to Mog, he's more qualified. He's one of our most successful creations. Mog is going to do this, yeah? Attack. Oh, come on, you got quadruple crappy fog. What is this? Okay, everyone out of here. I'm just gonna wait for reinforcements, yeah? Let's move. White Hand Stormers. Get to work. Need to earn your living, guys. Going to press on in a brutal attack into Studo and tank their archers, yeah? Come here. It's all good, we don't care. Hide behind this tree, let them shoot you until they run out of ammo. 130, let's see how many they can wipe out before they run out of ammo. Not a single bodyguard lost. I wonder how many shots get stuck on this tree if it's doing anything at all. Hard to say. Man, that's a swarm of arrows. Here's the thing, they have 7 archers inside, yeah? 190 guys per unit. That is what, 1330 arrows per volley, and every one of them has 16 ammo. We are talking about 20,000 arrows. How many of our bodyguards are these 20,000 arrows going to kill? I bet less than a dozen, yeah? Because this attack into Testudo is absolutely broken. These guys, White Hand Stormers, have 58% missile block chance, and now with attacking Testudo they have 98%. This is ridiculous. Like, this guy got stabbed twice already. He's like, nothing happened, I don't care. So, 1 in 50 arrows actually hits anything. And then it needs to work through 65 armor and 90 health. No wonder we're not losing any men at all. Like, some of these guys are almost out of ammo already. The most dangerous defenders are basically useless, and you just walk in with anything really and mop up. Or better yet, bring your own archers once there's no counterfire possible, and trim the defenders mightily, yeah? Still haven't lost a single guy. Okay, 2 of them are out of ammo, absolutely brilliant. Come a little bit closer, yeah? Wonder if there are more shooting you, or if there will be more if you come closer. Because they have 7, yeah? We can only see 3. Come closer, buddy. Where are the other archers? You can't see them, huh? You come here, archers come closer, and infantry follows. Okay, stop, you don't want to be under fire, let them shoot the general, yeah? Oh, there are more archers now, excellent. We can see them. So if we come a little bit closer, maybe they'll also start shooting us, yeah? Press on, Mog. Mighty Mog. What can possibly go wrong? Haven't lost a single bodyguard. 2.5 archers out of ammo. The other ones don't want to shoot. Come on, what is this? You have him in range. Guys, this is possibly a better target than enemy general. Come on, crack on, shoot him. Ooh, even more archers. Okay. Now we are talking. They have good angle now. I'm sure they have melee units right behind archers, yeah? So once we actually knock the gate down and want to get inside, there'll be plenty to do. So why don't we start positioning some of our brutal goblin bows around here to be shooting down shielded side of the blob. Guys, just make sure you stay out with the range of these guys, yeah? Yeah, another archer. Yeah, there's a spearman here, yeah? Another archer run out of ammo. You come closer. The 4th one is halfway through their ammunition. And maybe you just land a couple volleys on these, yeah? No casualties at all. What is this? Maybe we need more concentrated fire. You come closer too. Let's start knocking this gate down. Although, it's actually beneficial for us, for them to be shooting the general, so maybe we just let them do that. Okay, losses accelerated. Yeah, start knocking this gate down, we don't have forever. Yeah, this crappy guy's down to 130 men, not too bad. 120 now. Although we have 7 units shooting them, so you'd expect them to be taking losses, yeah? How's the hero with the ram? General, move away so you don't overlap with this guy, so you don't cause him casualties. We want them to be shooting you, not anyone else, yeah? Okay, this guy is practically out of ammo. It's down to 90 guys too. Oh, they want to burn the thingy, but it's only 8 of them left. Haven't lost a single half-orc yet. They're down to 70 and shaken, good. Okay, start shooting these crappy spears, yeah? These guys are practically wiped out. Yeah, whatever. The gate is open, so you get in. Ooh, so many units here. Excellent. Yeah, they are swarming. Excellent. Okay, so you buddy are not out with that tower's range, yeah? So you need to pull back. You come here, so you're shooting on shielded side, yeah? And the other 2 can stay where they are. Now let's bring our best infantry. How about we bring that crappy pikeman here, yeah? But drop the siege equipment, buddy. You don't need that. And you guys should be aiming at the axis, yeah? They are the most dangerous. Just shoot the axis. Our guy lost, what, 20 soldiers? That's not too bad. Maybe 10? Yeah, bring more of these guys here. Without the crappy siege equipment, yeah? Pikes come inside. Generals still haven't lost a single bodyguard. Beautiful. How are the axes? 111 and 170. Buddy, you pop pike wall. How they actually look. Servants of Isengard. Yeah, decent. And now you guys are going to get in here, yeah? Just try to attack this guy. They're still shooting our general, which is brilliant. How is this hero looking? Unit losing. Okay, the pikeman is coming to help, buddy. Have no fear. Just keep shooting the axes, yeah? Keep shooting the axes, guys. As so many of you, axes should be melting away. Shaken 60 and eager. Pikemen fighting? Moving, huh? Okay, 5 kills, 6 on the pike. Started killing, 7, 10. Okay, got 10 kills on the pikeman already, not too bad, 11. They are doing something. This is the last archer, who is he shooting? Looks like he's shooting the general, yeah, which is perfect. First bodyguard lost. What a inefficient way to use your ammunition, yeah? Okay, switch to the other axe. Archer broke, one axe shattered, the other one is still going strong, but not for long. Not for long. How is the pike looking? Haven't lost a single guy, killed 19 guys, not too bad. Just make him fight in the front line, yeah? Now Spear is winning. We just need 2 units here to take control of this gate. Because we are also brutally bombing them with all these orc bows. Okay, looks like we are getting upper hand here. Stop shooting, guys. You stop shooting. Okay, you cleared the wall from archers. And you stay here. They're going to attack you, so make sure you stay in a formation, yeah? And you guys might support him by unleashing brutal volley on this guy. There's a healthy archer here. Let him shoot the general. Okay, you're going to clear this. And how are you doing now? Still 55. 50 guys killed. Capturing, unit losing. Unit losing? Well, his kills going up like crazy. Winning decisively. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We are on a little bit of a hill here. Yeah, looks like they can levitate even after they died. Interesting. General now lost 8 bodyguards. That's no longer sustainable. Guys, come closer and you need to start shooting this archer. Let's also bring all these other spears inside, yeah? Attack the guy. Maybe also bring wargs. Although there'll be a brutal choke point battle now, yeah? Pikes attack this, you go after him. Let's clear the walls and you guys shoot this archer, yeah? Now losses accelerate brutally on the general. After this volley, we get out of here, yeah? Out. Okay, we should dodge this mostly. Yeah, we did. Okay, good stuff. All of you shoot this crappy archer, yeah? You attack this and you pile on here, yeah? And you attack him. Try to pin him in melee. And all the archers shoot him. Or you know what? Don't. Save ammunition. They're bound to be a general, yeah? All of you attack this guy and you just pin this archer in melee and we should get upper hand here. These spikes are not too bad, yeah? This guy lost 1 soldier, killed 130 guys. This is pretty decent. Okay, there's some crappy spears on the walls here. Are these guys winning? Unit losing, huh? Need to send reinforcements. Also, since he's losing, we should support him, yeah? Shoot this guy. All of you. It's probably gonna be friendly fire fiesta. But it has to be done. And how's Pike looking? Up to 130 kills. What a slaughter. Oh, this guy's about to get wrecked. He's only at 40 guys. And he's now winning decisively. Okay. Maybe we don't want to shoot anymore, yeah? Killed like 20 of our own guys here in this volley. Now he's only fighting crappy archers. He should get upper hand. All of you get rid of this. And archers, in fact. You can just shoot this guy. Oh, these archers are coming back. How about you get the volley on them, yeah? And you come closer too. How are we doing here? Winning decisively. Oh, he killed 500 guys! What is this? What a hero. Okay, this archer shattered. They have another one there, yeah? He's far away. We should bring wargs, because they can catch him quickly. Yeah, not for long. Oh, he just shattered. Shoot this one, yeah? 27 guys. These have enough too. Excellent. You go after them. Being brutally shot at. Bring wargs here. And charge at this guy. They'll be scoring nice kills shooting our blob, so we can't let this happen. Okay, just keep shooting the broken guys. Ah, the archer is pulling away. We don't chase him, yeah? Ignore him. Pull back. You're exposing ourselves to towers if we do that. Instead, let's finish this archer, shatter the other guy, maybe he'll just break. Get wargs inside, they are the fastest. What's this guy's range anyway? Yeah, he's got us in range and so do the crappy arrow towers. Well, if you are in range anyway, might as well crack on. Yeah, this guy's just luring us in range of another tower. Pull back, guys, it's not worth it. Ah, there's a general over there. That's why. Okay, pikes, get in there. Riders, you can disable the towers quickly, and the healthy spears come here too. Once the archer is no more, guys, what are you doing? Get out of here. You shouldn't be here. All the crappy archers with no ammo stay outside, which applies to all of you. You guys come here. How's this archer looking? 160. Crappy warg riders taking losses, but not significant. Okay, riders. Excellent. Now we need to destroy the other ones, yeah? How is this crappy archer? Still 140 of them, man. Okay, one of you guys, get in here and get rid of these crappy towers, yeah? Crack on. Archers, 120. Okay, pile a pikeman on, yeah? Crack on. This guy's now in range, forget about it. Go around. Yeah, we got this, it's only about minimizing losses now, yeah? The crappy works, man, they are losing to crappy archer, what is this? This is the basic crappy archer. You attack him, and once pikes are in it, we pull the works out, yeah? Okay, out. Pikes are taking over. Okay, because works are that fast, they haven't lost many guys from disengaging. Because they still need to land a hit on us. And now pikes are taking over, have lost one pikeman, but should be fine here. Wait, why are we not taking these crappy towers over? You're right here where you should be, yeah? What's wrong? Lost like 20 guys, come on! The towers. Oh, overtaking them now, good. Should bring the rider here, yeah? To speed this up. Come here. Pike, how you doing? Combat even, I don't know about it. Just gonna speed this up until you crush the scrappy archer, yeah? Winning decisively, finally. They're burning their own city, what is this? Okay, tower's ours, yeah? Yeah, come here guys, out of the other tower's range. Okay, pikes are definitely winning against these crappy archers. This guy, some of them don't give a crap about actually using pikes, they just went into melee. Wait, they can spawn pike on demand, but they're hitting mostly with their daggers or whatever that is. Interesting. Okay, I lost another guy, but got another 5 kills or so. Just gonna bring more guys here, yeah? Bring this... ooh, these guys took heavy losses from taking these towers. Just bring one guy in, and that should be it. And once we got this... Okay, now we're talking. Archer's about to get crushed. Excellent. Don't chase them, there's no point, they have no ammo anyway. Pull back. Now how do we deal with the general? Maybe we just send some archers and shoot him, yeah? Ugh, these guys insist on getting into tower's range. It's not so smart. Come back! Why shoot from there if you can shoot from here? Here's safe. Yeah, the spike is going to get wrecked by the tower. You need to pull him back. Let the guy in spear wall tank it. Oh, this hit us brutally. I think this is like a scorpion, yeah? It's not just it's not normal arrows. It's like big massive arrows. That's why they wreck General's bodyguards so easily. Yeah, this is definitely not something we want to be tanking. Pull back. I don't think we can block this stuff. Pull out with its range. How is the crappy general? 54. Man, it's gonna take a while. Man, we're getting wrecked here by this crappy tower. You pull back. Yeah, pathfinding here is, let's just say, crappy. Just going to send all the spears, all the healthy ones. Wipe him out, yeah? Don't overcomplicate it. We've wasted enough time here. It's going to approach him in shield wall and attack. And everyone here, just shoot him, yeah? Speed this up. I want his head on a pike, now. Yeah, it's over. Okay, end battle. Decisive victory. Okay, we lost 20%. It's not the end of the world. Looks like all the units survived as well. Considering we were unfavored here, that is not a bad outcome. Excellent. Just occupy. Some nice buildings here, especially this one. A battle speed for cav unit recruits. We can upgrade our works and get more speed, yeah? We can indeed. Does cost a lot. Well, 150 per guy. In fact, it's 50 per guy, then we just do this. 9 turns still replenishment. I don't think we want to keep them. Wait, we can just recruit a fresh stack, bring it here and upgrade, yeah? These guys are too expensive to keep them around. For 7 turns, huh? Pike is going to take 9. Pike needs to go. These guys, 8. Taking 2 heavy losses. Just merge the most beaten up guys. Oh, this is the axis, yeah? They won't... There's no one to merge them with. Just scrap them, yeah? 5 is fine. 8 is not so fine, so merge them 2. Merge all the works in this bundle leftovers and goblins. We are looking at 5 turns. 5 turns for goblins is fine, they are not that expensive. Okay, the army shrunk a little bit. Wait, this guy was supposed to be with the army, man. Would give us nice attack. Right, next, we have brutal Saruman in here, yeah? Or do we? Okay, we need to kick someone out of their job to appoint Saruman. Here, in Entwade. We have news after. Can't do that. Then it's gonna be here. You out. Saruman into Westfold. And let's see what we can do. Look at this. Repurposing tier 4 brutal city, only 200 gold. Gonna keep this one. It's domination points and wealth from manufacturing. Seems good. Definitely want Quizzing Gathering. Then we want Chieftain's Cabin. And Labor Camp and Small Gem Mines. Gonna keep this. And we need what else? Probably another spinning mill, yeah? So expand this and start building it. How is food situation here anyway? 140, that's fine. It's plenty. Just build this. Okay, another thing. This brutality, food shortage, is costing us not only 5 control, but also 10% wealth from all buildings, yeah? Our total wealth here is close to 4.5k base, so we're losing 450 gold from that. Therefore, we should absolutely prioritize food buildings, yeah? So gonna expand Dunseld and get this treated soil going. Maybe even scrap this. It gives us a little bit of public order, but one building will not be enough, yeah? We can get 120 from tier 2, but our deficit here is 160. So we need 2 of them, yeah? Therefore we need to scrap this. We'd rather scrap this building, it doesn't give any wealth, we have enough culture here, and we get more control from taking food under control than from this building, yeah? Guess we're gonna upgrade these ferries. We have over 30k in the treasure, why not? Here we're gonna... Should we wait? These buildings are brutally damaged, yeah? Let them repair. We can repair or dismantle the crappy ones. What is this? Builder, huh? And this is... Ooh, we don't have text for this, but this building gives us 200 gold. We'll give more once it's repaired. This we can probably fix and turn into builder. I'm gonna keep the orchard and the cattle herder. Fix the cattle herder to force repair of the more expensive stuff, yeah? Okay, how about here? We need Saruman here, yeah? Yeah, repurposing this costs 5k and repurposing Hornburg only costs us 200 gold. So we definitely want Saruman. Okay, here we need orc gathering. Okay, fine, can do this. This is cheap. This is not cheap, so gonna wait. Probably gonna scrap this. Wait, we can't repurpose it? Yeah, then scrap it. And then we want food, yeah? Or this. Well, we want food, experimental lair, and the working pit everywhere. So it doesn't really matter which one we start first. Okay, probably scrap the crappy fields, the tier 1 ones, because we won't be able to upgrade them anyway. And keep the rest of these, and maybe repurpose scrap collector. We need to fix it first, and it costs 900, forget about it. Let them fix themselves, then we come and repurpose them with Saruman. Okay, now, we have tons of money. There's no good reason not to start Uruk High Stack. We've been waiting long enough. Yeah? Get someone in charge. Doesn't really matter who is, just a placeholder general anyway. Can be him. Yeah? Wait. We have a stack that has additional exp for Uruk High recruits. Yeah? Which one is it? This one. Dark Banners of the White Hound. Excellent, we want to use it. So why don't you move the units over to him? And then you're out. Get someone here with this army. This guy's free, get him. The White Hunt Vanguard, excellent, get them. And start, how many can we get anyway? Oh, we can get 9 units, amazing. So, 3 cavalries, yeah? Works of Isengard. And they are the cheapest as well, so we're gonna start with them. Then we want 4 pikes and maybe 1 infantry, and we'll come back to this next turn. You can also get... no, forget about it. No improvements for you. Okay, do we need Saruman in Westfold for another turn? No, because the only building that will complete is this one. So we want to kick him out of here. Wait, can we promote? No, no. Oh, can promote our brutal lords to High Commander. Do it. Saruman out. Okay, who's a decent governor here? We don't have high expectations, just someone who doesn't completely suck. Okay, he's got 3 authority, that is not too bad. A lot of influence, but negative control. Man, these orcs are crap. Okay, how about this guy? Yeah, backstabber, doesn't bother us. Just put him in charge. We just need an edict here to start climbing out of this mess. Once we get Hornburg repurposed, we'll get +4 control from this and more from these 2 buildings, yeah? It's all gonna be fine. We just need a little bit of time. Okay, it's time for peace with Rohan, yeah? War served its purpose. Pay us as much as you can. 23, no. How about 13? Okay. How about trade? No, I thought so. You come here and deploy for more control. Okay, now our mighty Mog could be turned to governor for a little bit for +5 control. How we feel about that? I think so, yeah? Okay, we need to pay for someone new, then pay for him. Another Ugluk. Man, there's like every second orc is Ugluk. What is this? What did we get? Tunnel Warden. Okay, whatever. This guy has +1 control. He's not horrible. And next turn we can appoint Mog as brutal governor somewhere. Just like we did with Nolzaf over here. Okay, no one will trade with us, so we just press on. Okay, this army from Dawnless tribes got absolutely wrecked here, which suggests elves are... Rohan has not had their last word. Okay, you buddy, need to recruit more. Grab... what do we want? We have pikes, we have wargs. Let's grab some... Okay, we have the sapper here, yeah? Is this any good? Kinda want to test it, yeah? So why don't we grab one? Maybe 6 crossbows, maybe 5, and fill the stack infantry, yeah? In fact, we'll fill it just next to the border, so he can move farther. Next, where do we need Saruman the most? Okay, so first things first. We need Saruman in this province to fix it. So gonna kick someone out of here. How close are we to next domination level? Oh, pretty close. Okay, Saruman, West Emnet, and let's fix this place. Now we're talking. This was almost 5k last turn. Excellent. Here we want Chieftain's Cabin. Repurpose this. Build this. Fix this. Okay, Shepherd we want to keep. Yeah, it's a decent building. Same with Bakery. Yeah? And same with Farmstead. This let's fix to Scrap Collector. We need to pay? Come on. Fine, then pay. Then we want ore gathering and soil. Should we keep him here for another turn? And should we... Wait, we also need Quisling gathering here. So we need to scrap one of these, yeah? So we'll have 3, 4, 5 buildings to upgrade next turn. So we keep him here, yeah? That's gonna be fine. Also, Mog should take another province over. For example, Westfold, yeah? Kick this guy out. Mog in. And now we're talking. Control going up by 6. Excellent. Here we want control. Okay, it's deteriorating here. Not so good, man. Not so good. But this will give us more control next turn. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing else in progress. Wait, we can get farmers. Maybe that will give us +1 from another unit. No, it didn't. But at least it's cheap. Can we get any crop here too? To fill the stack up? Yeah, farmers and fishermen. Yeah, get these two guys. It's +1 and +2 with them. Okay, it's not a horrible price for +1 public order, yeah? You leveled up, buddy. Get the one that gives plus control when deployed. Scout, yeah? Yeah, you need to recruit. Stay in Isengard for now. Recruit another 3 guys. Then we move you to the border and recruit another 8 to get you up to full. Fizak we should have more here because we are at war with elves, yeah? Move half the way. You trade units with him. What's decent here? These 2 guys are healthy. 2 goblins. Maybe a couple wargs. And maybe a couple archers, yeah? The better ones. Maybe get 10 units, yeah? You go back to Doras. Yeah, we're losing control here, which is not great. But we need troops here, where we might be attacked by elves, and not over there, where nothing is happening. Okay, why don't we build this? Scrap this. We need this food situation under control ASAP. I'm not going to wait for Saruman here. We need to start these buildings now. Repurpose this into working pit. Gonna keep the food buildings, yeah? Looking good, looking good. Dear friend Galadriel, how about peace? Nope. Then we press on. Okay, dominance level 5. Beautiful. Can get another governor. Okay, back to West Emnet. What else can we do here? Grab this field. Butcher? Wait, what? Okay, definitely this and this, yeah? And repurpose this into scrap collector. Gonna keep the food buildings. Almost never too much food. Next turn we can start... Wait, we already have a scrap collector here. Man, this building is useless. Get rid of it. This needs to be the gathering, yeah? So 1, 2... We can start 2 crappy buildings, tier 2 ones, or tier 1 ones, next turn. We don't need Saruman for that, yeah? That's an overkill. So we can kick him out of here. Saruman out. and someone competent in. Okay, so where do we need public order the most? Let's find here, and we have a governor. Gap of Rohan is obviously amazing. Westfold is now going up nicely. This, we have an army here, so we're not afraid of rebellion. Here we're losing 3 per turn, that's not so good. Okay, this guy is decent. He's a brutal taskmaster, which is obviously not great, but we need control. He gives that, so get him. And control edict. I think we need one here more. The public order is deteriorating. We still have no garrisons here. So rebellion now would be a disaster. So get someone. +1 control, 8 influence. This guy is great. Agnes. Get him here permanently. And control edict, yeah? You buddy, get here, right by the border. And we're going to grab the last 8 units, yeah? We need ranged department, which is going to be 1 support to test him out. 5 brutal crossbows. And then fill the melee units up with another 2 infantries, yeah? So 4 pikes and 6 infantries. Excellent. These units are pretty brutal. Pretty sure they'll perform rather well. Gonna test them in the over here. Of course. This force looks amazing. People are happy they're rather elves. I'll pay them a visit soon. Okay. You give units to him. These guys are replenishing slowly. You know we should do merging before we look in 6 turns, yeah? And 7. Too long. Just merge them, yeah? And now trade. Okay, these 2 out, which means you have space for 9. Okay, so keep 1 crappy archer and give everything else to him. And let's upgrade these works, yeah? And you can bring these crappy guys back to Adoras. And who leveled up here? The agent. What do we go for? Leader's pretty good, yeah? Already have chieftain for melee attack, so go for leader. And let's build a builder here, yeah? I'm going to keep this. We could demolish it, but it's 400 base gold plus wealth from animal husbandry and allows us to upgrade works. Pretty decent. Pretty decent, yeah? And here we want food. We can't start it until we complete tier 2 here. That's fine, we're gonna wait. We can expand here. We have Quisling Gathering and Chieftain's Complex and Builder or Material Supplier. All the important stuff is already here. 250 food. Also we have Spinning Mill here but not here, so we could build one for 400 gold. Working pit, huh? Okay, so this building doesn't make sense. It should be Quisling Gathering, yeah? Because we can't expand it. Wait, we can't even build tier 2? Can't build Scrap Collector. Okay, so if we have tier 3 of this, we can't build tier 2 of the same building. We can only get tier 1. Okay, so this is very weak. I think the best building will be Labor Camp here, because this province is very rich, yeah? It's making 3700. So getting 10% wealth is super valuable here. From old buildings, yeah? So get or gathering organized, and let's dismantle this and instead build Quisling Gathering for more control and influence. The base 150 wealth is not good enough. Oh, can also expand here. Of course we expand the main building, yeah? We need corruption reduction first and foremost. So kick off or gathering. Nuzaf promoted to High Commander, yeah? Okay. Things start looking rather well. Nuzaf, another follower. He's governor only temporarily. He's really a commander, yeah? So maybe blacksmith for melee defense. And move on. Nope. Osgiliath conquered. Sauron is making progress. Not sure this is actually good for us. We'll be fighting him soon enough. In fact, he's a short walk through Rohan's lands away. Moranon is over here, yeah? Another fisherman. Get them, they are cheap and they provide public order, yeah? The bigger the stack, the more public order. Okay, but let's start with military. This brutal stack is up to full, yeah? Going to crack on. Should we end movement in Greenslade to provide some public order? It's worth +8. It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll climb out of this mess faster. You move the units over to him. And disband. Okay, can build a bunch of stuff here. Chieftain's Cabin is the most important. Next you want Quisling Gathering or Experimental Lair, because we'll be able to upgrade this in 2 turns. Here we want this, and the last one we can build is Butchery, yeah? Good food, good money. No, just go Experimental Lair for influence. Chieftain's Cabin, Complex, Chieftain's Complex. Here we want food, yeah? How much we need? -70. Man, this is only going to give us 68. Will be -2, but once we put Saruman back in charge, which will be now, things are going to go back to normal. Okay, here we want labor camp, yeah? And here already have spinning mill and working fields, so quizzing gathering or experimental lair for now. This we wait with, it's 5400, not worth it. Here we want chieftain's cabin, and this is going to repair next turn, so we can start repurposing it. Good. You know what, I'm going to pay for this. This will force repair of the orchard, and the sooner we start repurposing it, the sooner we get our garrison back. Okay, now, Saruman back to Isengard, this time for good. You out. You've been a good servant, but the master is back. How are we looking? Food should be sorted. Oh, next turn, once this kicks in. And reapply tax rating. Edict. Now, who will we want in charge of this brutal army? Right now it's this guy, Stibulf. He's not the best general we have. Not by any stretch. It's pretty crappy, to be honest. Also, he used to be a governor, yeah? All our best guys are babysitting provinces. So maybe once we're about to enter war zone, we just put someone more competent in charge. Such as Nulzaf, he's been bumming around for a long time. Wow, he's so good. Reaper of foes, enemy morale -3. This is brilliant. He's providing so much control though, +6 and 13 influence. He's very valuable, very good at this job. Yeah, but he's also our best general. Not exactly the best idea to be wasting him like that. Either way, we need someone with Knight Commander in case we fight 2 stacks, so we can split them, fight them one at a time. We'll worry about this next turn. For now, let's have a look at diplomacy. Nothing changed here. Ooh, look at this. Galadriel wants peace. Wait, why is that? Did they take anything from Dawnless tribes? No, these guys still have their 3 settlements. So, do we want peace with them? Peace with the elves. If we go for peace with the elves, we can attack Rohan again and start fighting Sauron. Yeah? Once we have land connection with them. I don't really care about elves. They'll finish off the goblins soon enough. But then they'll march at Dawnless tribes and we'll have a border with them. We should really secure our north before we march south. Dawnless guys, how about becoming a puppet? Still not interested? Not even for all the money we have. Elves are a distraction. Yeah? They're also fighting Mordor. We have common enemy. We don't need their lands. We don't need to get delayed. We just need to march through Moranor and take the Dark Tower. I'm going to agree to this peace, but I'm going to ask for money. How much are you paying us? Just a token gesture? Okay. Fine. Okay, temporarily not at war with any of the good factions, but this is going to change very, very soon. So, we now make 7, almost 8k. This will go up massively once Saruman is back in command of Isengard, in charge of Isengard, from extra taxes he provides, which means we can just start another stack, yeah? If we send 2 stacks at Rohan now, we can absolutely crush them. Don't expect them to have much. Fortify Woldburg after taking it, so this will be our northern stronghold against elves. And once we mop all these villages north of the White Mountains, we are probably just going to march through Moranor. And since we'll be at war with the same enemy as Gondor and elves, they should leave us alone, yeah? Then we just find the ring and rule the world. As simple as that. So, need someone with arms and legs to start another army. Anyone really, doesn't matter. Can be you, yeah? We don't have another stack with boost to Uruk-hai recruits, yeah? We don't, but we can make it. We can make it so by simply raising another one here, disbanding this one after moving the units over and rehiring them. Just so we get extra exp, yeah? This one exp is actually worth like +2 attack and defense probably. So get an army here, move the units over, you out and out, you in, and restart that army with boost to Uruks under his command. And let's start with works. If we can hire 8 units, we should hire 3 on the first turn and then 8 and 8 to get to 20, and starting with the cheapest ones, so overall we pay the least possible upkeep. This is the most efficient way, yeah? Okay, and let's move on. Ooh, Mog leveled up again, nice. Just go for blacksmith, melee attack is good. Melee defense even better. I wonder if there's connection. These guys are going around Misty Mountains, yeah? Through our lands, so presumably elves cannot just pass through here. Steep slopes, huh? Else they would not be sending stacks around just to fight elves. They would be... wait, they don't fight elves. They fight crappy Rohan. Yeah, they only fight Rohan. Okay. Okay, Isengard is up to 6.6k now that Saruman is back in charge. And we no longer have issues with food. Beautiful. Also control is going up nicely. Which means we might no longer need this captain here. Although while we're recruiting, he's still the best choice. Going to send this guy here by the border to have a look at Woldburg. It's empty, huh? Just a crappy garrison. We can take it easily enough, but we want to synchronize it and attack at least 2 if not 3 of their villages simultaneously. Okay, you buddy move here. You move to Edoras. We ready to strike next turn? I don't think we are. It's gonna take 2 turns to get there, so we'll end movement by the border, then just attack. Should be enough movement. Might be tough. Might actually need to trespass them. Actually, we also need the second stack because the other one we have there is too weak. Maybe we just hold on for a little bit. Okay, grab 6 crossbows and 2 infantries. Here we want Quizzing Gathering. Here we want Chieftain's Complex, Quizzing Gathering and Quizzing Gathering. Here we want Spinning Mill. And here we want to repurpose the main building, yeah? So get our brutal garrison back. We stabilized control, although at a very crappy level of -56. Not ideal. Governor, yeah? Go for Dark Agent. And move on. Nice, we can finally start wizardry chambers everywhere. Excellent. Okay, we need space for it here, so Orchard needs to go, yeah? Or is it better than this junk? This is worse, yeah? It gives less food, so scrap it. Also, let's build... tier 2 of this 5k? Man. Okay, might be worth to put Saruman here in 2 turns time to upgrade these 2. That will save us about 6k at the very least. Colony, another 4k. And these 2 buildings once they complete tier 2. Everything's so pricey here, man. And we're down to 9k, it's not like we can splurge on nonsense, yeah? Also, public order here is through the roof now, yeah? This is the last round of recruitment, after which we no longer need this captain here. He provides +4 control, we'll just move him elsewhere because it's going up by 8 here well, it will be stable, yeah? Get 4 pikes and more Uruk-hai infantry. This trade with Dawnless tribes is worth 600 now, excellent. Rohan trade? Nah, thought so. How is Gondor doing? Down to 16 regions, huh? Osgiliath unknown, Minas Tirith unknown. Fighting heavy wars in Honorian. They still hold Kerandros, huh? Well, reinforcements are coming. Don't you worry, Aragorn. Wait, who is this? Enthor. Okay. Aragorn must have been wiped out. Oh well. Lords, nice. What do you want, buddy? You're the brutal commander, so get blacksmith. Where are you anyway? Here, rotting in this forgotten place. Man. Going to put someone else in charge so we can put you in charge of one of the armies with Uruk-hai, yeah? This is gonna replace you. You've been rotting here long enough. Wait, we have no money to replace the general? Man. This is unfortunate. Perhaps Saruman should start embezzling funds, yeah? See how much we can get. That's a lot of influence, but we have a lot of influence. Okay, move on. Yeah, 800 gold. It's not horrible. For a trespasser. Rohan. Ooh, not so good, man. We do not allow this. What do they have? Tier 2, Tier 2. Okay, they improved. They have Tier 2 units now. This is... we can strike now, yeah? This is a good moment. They have an army in between our stacks. If we attack, we're spending most of our movement points. And how about him? Same here. So we might be in a position where we can't catch him with a follow-up, because we will be almost spent on both, yeah? Depending how far he will retreat, so this might not be in our best interest. Yeah, it would be best to deal with this army before we press on into their territory, yeah? Much preferable, I would say. Yeah, these guys just don't have enough movement. It will be really awkward if we can't attack him and have 2 crappy stacks stuck in here. Want to avoid this at all cost. Okay, so what are we going to do? Just going to gang up on this guy, yeah? He's clearly going after him. This guy will probably retreat and he'll then either enter our lands here or pull back somewhere here. So we want our best stacks in a position to take part in that. Which means you, buddy, are going to double time as far as you can. And gonna swap the two of you, yeah? You come here. You get into Adoras. You get into... Yeah, you get into Adoras, yeah? Press on. Okay, now that we know that there's nothing here, perhaps we should just join this guy to an army. And also, now that we are ready to strike pretty much, we should have our best generals in command of our best armies. Nulsaf. I'm sure it's been fun bumming around and governing a province, but the White Hand needs you for greater things. So, you out? Mog, my precious creation. You're also very much needed here. Out? Let's just find two least bad crappy orcs to take their place. Negligent steward. Definitely not this guy, huh? Okay, 6 influence and 1 from here. He's not horrible. Agnas. Control -2. Absolutely not him. This is also -2. They're so crappy. Okay, influence +2 and tax rate 5%. It's not exactly amazing. This guy is cannibalistic. What a guy. Okay, going to put him in charge of one of the provinces. At least he will be eating villagers and not soldiers, yeah? Where do we need control the most? Here's going down by 1. That is fine. That is pretty much stable. Nothing will change in terms of bonuses or penalties for another 29 turns at this rate. Here's going up by 2 despite no governor, so that's absolutely fine. Here's going up by 4. And here's going up by 3. We'll need the most control here because we will be taking these crappy settlements over, but we might not be able to avoid rebellion here anyway, so just gonna point them elsewhere. Hornburg is a pretty important place. It will be very rich province indeed, yeah? 2500 already. Although, we can have 20% taxes here, so that should be a priority. Entwade. Okay, we put Cannibal in charge of our second richest province. People should be now much more willing to pay their taxes, yeah? Apply increased slave production quota. Pretty brutal. We only know so few factions. This is all about to change once we meet Mordor, huh? Okay. Now that we are no longer recruiting here, we no longer need this brutal captain deployed here. So why don't we move him here somewhere where we really need public order? That somewhere is going to be here, yeah? West Emnet. Press on. Still going up by 2 in Isengard. Excellent. Okay, I think we're all ready. Okay, we can also put Saruman in charge of West Emnet next turn and get all these buildings kicked off. Probably a good idea. Saruman, you've been too comfortable at home. We need you elsewhere. You take over for now and get this 20% tax edict. And let's press on. Okay, so Saruman's taking over Edoras, or rather West Emnet. And let's build everything, yeah? This. That's it? Looks like that is it. Not too bad. In which case, tier 3 completes. Okay, no possible upgrades anytime soon. Then Saruman out. And you back in. Now, commanders. We finally need our strong guys here. This one's going to make place for our best general. Brutal Nulsaf. 11 command. What a hero. Yeah, very, very soon. And you going to make space for our precious Mog. Also 11 command now. Excellent. Wait, why is this crappy army rank 1? Doesn't really matter, yeah? Can we get there and attack this guy? We can't. He's not going to accept the battle unless he's on double time, which he isn't. We could simply attack him, right, like now. He's got decent units, probably better than ours. His stack is almost entirely tier 2. Now, we need to attack by surprise, not telegraphing our intentions. Ooh, this guy will be strong. Is this their capital? A walled city, yeah? We just bring him closer. You get out and fortify. You get in here. That's a massive public order swing with him being inside. Nice. So, next turn we want to destroy the stack. Then the crappy stack will go north and take Woldburg and stay there, fortify it against elves. The strong stack will crack on south, Ranfeld. While this brutal stack with Mog in charge will take Edrahold. And then we'll see what this guy will do. Yeah, the garrison here is too crappy to leave it unguarded. We need to move cautiously. The best way to move cautiously is to first destroy enemy forces before Besieging cities, yeah? Okay, you come here. Plus 10 public order, nice. For now, you can even join this army. You're still going to be providing public order, yeah? Okay, build Chieftain's Complex. And we press on, yeah? Okay, this Rohan army. We need to go for them, yeah? Oh, we can attack! Amazing! Guys, this is opportunity to test this brutal Uruk-hai stack against massively bigger numbers. What they've got? Mighty Garrison of 10 and the 20 stack, so 30 units to our 20. This is amazing. Attack, yeah? Don't overcomplicate. Wait. Do overcomplicate it because you want to upgrade these works. That was the whole... Wait, does it mean we can also move here and upgrade these ones as well, yeah? Have a look. It's gonna eat a little bit of movement points, but we can still reach this city here, yeah? So press on, upgrade the guys, come back here, and yeah, we are still in range. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are not going to gang up on this guy with 2 stacks, we're just going to take it with the strong ones so we can actually properly test the units. Crack on. Okay, we are equally matched. In fact, it looks like the balance of power is just slightly skewed in their favor. They have 4.2k, we have 2900, so close to 50% more of the defenders. A lot of cav, a lot of archers, and a lot of better melee infantry, and decent garrisons as well. No weaklings anymore. Excellent. Let's fight. Okay, the settlement looks awfully familiar, but there's very many defenders inside this time. Chances are they will just pile on the entrances outside. So why don't we deploy here, far away from any crappy arrow towers, and see how we can approach this. Not going to be playing around with running them out of ammo anymore. Now we have decent units, we don't need half measures like that. Okay, pikes. Infantry. Okay, let's see how our guys actually look. Okay, these guys look like Spartans. A little bit corrupted. Crossbows, huh? And brutal infantry. Okay, this all looks good. Works on Warg Riders on flanks, and let's do it. Okay, defenders here, they're getting out or just repositioning? Repositioning, okay. Yeah, start approaching, guys. You're here, you're here. They are actually getting out? Okay. Pikes come here. You move to the side, let them attack pikemen. You move to the side. They're actually getting out here, interesting. They went out and they're now getting back inside. What is this? Bring crossbows. Yeah, they've run away. They're actually shooting us? They have such a great range? Aiming at the general, yeah? Looks like they are. Okay. It's gonna bring crossbows and see how they fare against archers. Gonna stick one melee unit up front, one from each side, to maybe attract their fire. Actually, they are shooting these guys, yeah? So pop shield wall. Crossbows start shooting them, yeah? The 2 of you here, the 2 of you here, the 2 of you here. And you guys come closer. 130, 140, 180. Did we get any kills? Oh yes, look guys, we got kills from the first volley already. Absolutely amazing. You pop this. And you pop this. What a slaughter. These crossbowmen, what is this? Archers are absolutely melting away. Remember how we were shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting with crappy archers and got no kills? These guys are at 50 kills after 2 volleys. What is this? Why are you guys not shooting? Obliterate this guy, yeah? This is absolutely amazing. Crossbowmen, huh? Yeoman of the Mark. Pretty sure this was tier 2 unit, yeah? Got absolutely slaughtered. This was not even close. The White Hand incoming. Come closer, buddy. You too. Ah, they're shooting us from the side here. Reposition. And you guys, you start shooting this archer, yeah? He's overlapping with 2 other guys, so you should absolutely obliterate everything on the way. This armor piercing damage is devastating. How are you doing? Archer lost 40 guys already. The other units are losing men too. Excellent. And how about our losses? This guy's under fire, lost 5 guys. We lost 12 here and here. Between these two. Absolute slaughter. Archer down to 130. Horse is shaken. Oh, this is absolute brutality. Why don't you guys pull back? You're clearly not favored in this exchange, so why take losses? Pull back. Archer's shaken. Excellent. You'll eat soon. These guys wrecked, these guys lost half of their soldiers, these are holding up well. Archers coming closer, interesting, let them. How are crossbowmen looking? 90, 100, 125, 120, 80 and 70. This is insane. Okay, archer is broken. Just switch to these swords now, yeah? There's 134 of them. They have shields, so they won't be taking as much of a damage. You can soften them up, yeah? 120. And these guys 108. Okay, change of plans. There's an archer here. Guys, approach them. You approach them and you'll be tanking. And the two of you just shoot this guy, yeah? Could send works there, but there's another archer and they are pretty easy to wipe out. Lost the first crossbowman, yeah? You come here and you come here. How are these guys looking? 70 and 70, taking heavy losses, but we used half of ammo. Perhaps it's not in our interest to continue shooting them. Guys, you pop this, and you shoot him, yeah? It's 170. Let's see how quickly two crossbows can dispose of the guy. Oh, you're under fire from the arrow tower, yeah? Need to pull you back after first volley. Okay, you got your shots off. Get to here, and you start coming this way. Yeah, we need to manage ammunition. These guys are no longer a threat. We can break them with the initial charge. There's no point wasting more ammo on them. Finish this guy off. This brute lost 30 guys already, not so good, but he's got a shield wall. He's better tanking this than anything else other than our general. He's losing several guys every volley. But now we are shooting. Finally getting revenge. Oh, 15 guys wiped out in the first volley. Excellent. Now we are talking. Now it's a fair exchange. They're hitting us, we're hitting them. It's just we're hitting them harder. This guy is massively depleted already. Perhaps we should pull him away. These are decent archers, tier 2. Should not underestimate them. He's now being shot in the back. This is even worse. Just, you need to stay and tank it. How is this archer? Down to 100 guys. Still massacrating that infantry. He's going to take forever to replenish. Just get out of here. Bring someone else. Like one of these guys, yeah? Run for your lives. You suffered enough. How's the archer here? Down to 70 shaken. Excellent. Yeah, got away with 90 guys here. 60 of them left. Our crossbows got 160 and 140 kills. Lost 3 guys each. These guys are wavering. We have no shields, so we'll be very vulnerable. Okay, the first of you can now switch to this guy, yeah? This one's pretty much done. Yeah, he is. Shoot him now. Can you even shoot over building with crossbows? We're about to find out. Normally you can't, yeah? The arc is too flat, but let's see if the game allows for this. Haven't killed one guy, so it's not ideal. We're also overlapping, which is obviously not ideal. Spread out. That guy is about to come back, yeah? Gonna send one work to finish him off. You guys shooting? You only killed 2 of them, what is this? Yeah, this is not going to work, yeah? I'm killing a few, but many other guys. We're going to wipe them out. You attack them, yeah? And you pop this. Yeah, looks like the brutal crossbows are pretty good at this skirmish thing, yeah? Absolutely swarming them with arrows. This guy lost 16. This crappy guy lost almost 30 guys. Archers holding up well. We're not very effective. Perhaps we should move one of the guys here. We got them. They shattered. Forget about them. Just get out of here. Yeah, we need to be shooting. We need to see them, yeah? It's possible to be shooting over the building, but it's not very effective. Let's see how we can crush them with the guy if we are shooting them from point blank. He's just coming closer. Shoot the archer, yeah? Shoot the archer. Do you come closer too? Do you come here, to the side? Just obliterate him, yeah? He's now running away. This should be absolutely devastating. Come on, shoot. Killed a few, but nothing major. Okay. Pull back, guys, pull back. Let them chase you. You go to the side, you go to the side, and you're going to countercharge them now. And you're going to shoot them from the sides, yeah? Come here and here. You come closer, you shoot this guy, and you shoot him. See how the infantry performs. Lost 8 guys, killed 13. Not horrible. He's shooting their unshielded side, so he'll be more effective. You can come back to shooting the archer, yeah? I've taken it slow. You want to test just how good these units are compared to tier 2. Oh, brutality! 112 of them left. And how we doing here? Infantry. Unit winning, killed 30, lost 20. Going to flank charge them. You just keep shooting this, yeah? Shoot. This is point blank, should be devastating. Taking too long, buddy. Come here. Now that we have 2 units here, there's no space to be shooting them, so let's instead focus on the archer, yeah? How is the archer looking anyway? 70 and shaken. Now down to 68. 63. Melting away fast. They are bringing cavalry in. Okay, switch to shooting the cav. And bring works to counter it. They're going to pile on here? Looks like this is their plan. Killed 2 cavalrymen already. Yeah, they're just piling on our infantry. Excellent. Archer now running away because we have work here. Just going to flank charge them. Maybe they'll collapse, yeah? Crack on. And you don't shoot the cavalry anymore. Shoot this archer. Finish him off. See how this work does. 3 kills. 4, 5, 7, 10, 12. Lost a few guys already. Just make sure you go around, yeah? Don't bump into them. Axe is wavering. The sword is wavering. The horseman is still fighting, although taking heavy losses. Okay, they're bringing more cavalry. They'll be charging here, yeah? We need to bring more stuff here. And we need to pull these guys out. Be good to have a pike there. The crossbows are not going to withhold this charge, but he's probably just going to pile on our works, which is also pretty bad. Should have brought a pike here. A little bit too late. We're going to take unnecessary losses here. But what's done is done. Pull back, guys. You've done your job. Bring more infantry here. Okay, both of these broke. Excellent. Get to chopping the cavalry now. If you can come back a little bit and get another volley on this guy, that would be appreciated. And you guys pile on here. Cavalry is shaken. They charged, but they didn't fare very well. This other one, the strong one, is doing much better. Now, crappy warg riders are losing, but I'm pretty sure if we try to pull them away, they're going to get crushed. In fact, we have some other units fighting, so maybe, just maybe, because they are losing men fast anyway. Like 1 per couple of seconds. Now that we disengage, we lost like 10 in no time. So should not be doing this with works, yeah? You crack on, you keep shooting this archer, yeah? Yeah, let them. But you attack this, combat even. Okay, 1 cav collapse, just attack the other one, yeah? Everyone. And you keep shooting this crappy archer. There's still a few of them. In fact, forget about it. He's out of ammo. Just chop this one down and you start shoot. Oh, they are bringing more. Okay. Bring these guys in. They'll just keep charging with these guys, yeah? Try to get a volley on them, yeah? And you guys pile on. How is pikeman looking? 7 kills. Not spectacular. Okay, we don't need all of you. One of you, the pike, comes here and joins the hunt. Combat even. Casualties sustained. Yeah. Should have pikes fighting these crappy horses and not our infantry. Infantry is better at wiping other infantry. How about now? You guys should have bones against cavalry. You should be absolutely smashing these guys. Absolutely crushing them. Okay, this guy giving up. Excellent. And this one is at 16. Stop shooting. Okay, they all collapsed. Now pull back. And let's think what we want to do next. They bring in more troops from inside, okay. The tower is pretty good range, okay. We want a pikeman here to be protecting our guys, and we'll come closer over here and start shooting them. What's the our tower's range again? Okay, so we want this pike, and maybe even 2. Yeah. Deployed here, so we can come closer with crossbows and restart shooting them. And 2 pikes over here, the 2 of you. Advance a little bit as well. There is an archer there, but we want to stop this wave of infantry. So guys, you spread out and you'll be tanking them. Maybe you want another crossbow here. And this one should aim at the archer, yeah? These are the crappy ones. They are not a big threat. But we have no armor on... We have no shields on the pikes, so pikes are still vulnerable. You buddy come to the side, yeah? Okay, got a few with the first shot. Not too bad. Guys, you're going to come right behind them, yeah? And start shooting whatever is there. If you can... Will you even be able to shoot this blob? Probably not is the answer. This is not a good place to attack because they have a barricade. You know, forget about it. We'll just all come to this side, yeah? Okay, they are shooting with the archer, our pikes, which is not good. This guy is about to run out of ammo. It's not good angle to be shooting the archers, yeah? Perhaps you want to reposition here, so you can actually see them. This is not a good exchange for us. I'm just going to press on with pikes. Crossbows are far away. We don't want to be shot at by these crappy archers. You can now get a shot in their backs as they are disengaging. Okay, stop here. Let them charge into you, yeah? You're going to flank them, yeah? Come to this side. You're going to flank them from here. You come closer and start shooting them over our guys. Or better yet, you'll be shooting the crappy archers behind us, yeah? You're going to flank charge this guy, yeah? And you attack these. Under 5 from arrow towers now, which is obviously not great, but we can handle this. The crossbows come here. You're out of ammo, yeah? How many did you get? 320, pretty good. And you? 340. Okay, we know what's possible with these brutes now. Excellent. How are these still looking? 70 kills and 14 kills. Not too bad, not too bad. Buddy, press on. They're bringing more guys in. How is this one looking? 50 kills already, not too bad. Okay, the two of you spread out, and you'll be shooting the archer behind them, and you'll be shooting them from the side. You can turn this into a kill zone. Oh, they're getting out. What is this? Okay, these are the crappy guys. Just chop them down, yeah? Might also send works to help you out, although works will be more useful here. Okay, how are we doing? This guy, 2 lost, 14 killed. Excellent. Can you press on? You, 80 kills, 10 guys lost. You, 30 kills, 2 guys lost. Also looking pretty good. This guy's probably in the worst shape, but he also killed 80 guys, which is not too bad. What's the most dangerous unit here? Probably cavalry, yeah? Just keep shooting them from point blank, yeah? This should be devastating. And you guys, keep shooting the archer. There's only 114 of them left. Ah, they lured you in here. That's not so good, man. You'll be under brutal attack. But these are the mightily depleted units. You might be able to chop them down. Okay, so we're fighting in a choke point, but it's us who are flanking them. And we have treble pike here. And crossbows shooting over them. Can only end one way. A crappy archer down to 30 guys. Yeah, broken. Excellent. Reposition. We don't want you to be shooting the guy that's running away. You switch to shooting this. General? How? By whom? What is shooting him? There's no one here. 20 kills, not ideal, but this guy's already wavering, not too bad. Chop him down, yeah? And you pull back a little bit so no one shoots you. Okay, 60 kills on this pike, 10 men lost. 15 lost here, 100 killed here, and 70 killed, 4 lost here. This guy is doing the worst, because he's exposed on the side here. And he's being charged at by the scav. Going to move this guy even further here so he has better angle, and you come here. So you can be shooting the blob over here. And you guys, just make sure you don't do anything stupid. You can aim at this guy, yeah? In fact, how about you just shoot these guys? That's not as good as archers, but as long as you shoot over our guys, this should be pretty devastating. Or you know what? We should have you here, shooting their unshielded side, yeah? Right here behind our pikes. Speaking of pikes, how are you doing, guys? Looking good? And looking good. It's only the sword that's struggling a little bit, but he'll be fine. Okay, guys, from point blank, I want you to obliterate this. Or maybe this one, yeah? Now this is a true carnage. We have 4 units of crossbows to both sides, obliterating them. These two are shooting their unshielded side, and they are squeezed between treble pike and our brutal infantry. They are bringing more. Excellent. Bring more. We want more. Wait, don't tell me they can... they can get through here. Didn't realize they can do this. Should have blocked it off with another pike. We're going to suffer losses on these guys. Okay, you crush them, pull back. There's no point to get exposed here. You'll be under fire from the arrow tower. General, get in there. This crossbow lost 20 guys from this charge, which is pretty decent considering archer would have been wiped out most likely. You keep shooting. Don't you worry. Okay, these two are under fire. Perhaps you want to pull them away from the arrow towers after all. Because you were taking unnecessary losses. We came too closely with them. Pike attack this guy, losing decisively, yeah? You're not in melee, yeah? No, you're not. You're fine. They're bringing more horses here. That's absolutely fine. I want you to pull back a little bit. Switch to shooting this. You, buddy. Let them run away, yeah? These are crappy units. We out with our towers now? Almost. Just need to move slightly to the side, yeah? And keep shooting something useful, like this. Okay. Crossbow. Losing slightly. It's time to pull you back, yeah? We have 2 melee units here including our general. Speaking of general, what is this? Warcry, yeah? Let's do this. That's only -3 morale for 1 unit. Not very useful. Okay, Pike seems to be doing pretty good job. It's not like spectacular kill count, but it's good enough. This one's bumming around, but he's only entered fight. And he's up against cavalry, which is going to be absolutely brutal. This guy's losing because he's got his flank exposed a little bit, but he still killed 130 guys. That is not too bad. Crossbows, keep shooting them, yeah? Just keep shooting them. What a slaughter. Yeah, these units are decent. I expected them to fall apart sooner against our pikes and crossbows. But they're actually putting up a good fight, these Rohan folks. They don't have that much left by the looks of it. Oh, Master Spears, huh? Okay, you attack these guys from the side and you just keep hammering this horse. You keep shooting these guys from the side and you attack... What's your range again? You can almost shoot the guy over there, the Mastered Axes. Maybe that's better because it avoids friendly fire, yes? So come here. You come closer. Okay, the cavalry collapsed, excellent. Gonna pull the general back. You guys attack this crappy wagon. They are breaking here, yeah? Very much breaking. All these crossbows, just attack these, and these leftovers here, it's not that many of them, we can just crush with our phalanx. Why is this work here? What are you doing here? You were supposed to be elsewhere. You are going to get wrecked. Yeah, you just attack him, you attack him. You attack this, and you attack this. The brutal axe taking heavy losses. This one is wavering, down to 30 guys. Shaken. They have a couple of units that are still eager, and we've not seen their general. He's probably sitting on the victory point. Oh yeah, he is. So maybe it makes sense to leave a little bit of ammo on these two guys. Shaken, huh? You can chop down the general easily with them. Yeah, maybe we stop shooting with these two. Okay, you won. Attack this. This infantry is pretty good, almost 400 kills, not too bad. Yeah, they are about to break, excellent. This guy collapsed, good stuff. Sending another axe in, I wonder what for. Okay, shoot him in the back now that he's pulling away. You get rid of this. Another one collapsed here, excellent. Everyone focus on him. Wavering, huh? You guys pile on. No, they just collapsed, okay. This guy has enough too. Just try to shoot this, don't worry about the runners. They'll get mopped up easily enough. And we're going to pull back our guys and reposition. You're out of ammo? Don't be too adventurous. Lost 15 guys on this guy, killed 375. Absolute hero. These crossbowmen are, well, crossbow orcs are absolutely insane. All of them have, well, this guy has half of ammo left and 170 kills. They'll all get about 350 kills by the looks of it, yeah? Okay, they bring more crappy units. All our pikes back to the front lines. You guys pull back. In fact, we don't need all pikes. This one is badly damaged and so is this. Get just the two healthy ones, yeah? And stay out with Arrow Tower. If they want to attack, let them. All these crap units are wavering, yeah? We don't need much to break them. Maybe just send wargs to chop them down. Just one, yeah? Or maybe two. Maybe gonna lose a few to Arrow Towers, but we can break two more units, which will in part lower morale of everyone else here. Ideally, we just want to break them without having to suffer any further losses, yeah? Okay, this guy getting absolutely overrun. He broke, shattered, and this one's shaken, wavering. Excellent. It's gonna shatter soon. Taking losses fast, broken. And they're bringing more. Excellent. Now we pull back, yeah? Don't engage the other guy. Haven't lost a single warg, which is excellent. So now is the time to pull back and bring pikes closer. In fact, pikes are as close as they can be without being shot at. Yeah, haven't lost a single guy. We shattered two more units. Everyone is in bad shape here. This guy's confident, but definitely not him. Yeah, the farther he ventures out, the poorer his morale. Yeah, a few more other crappy guys are venturing out. Excellent. Maybe we can even break the general if we kill everyone else. Yeah, they just have enough, these guys. Shaken, wavering. He should collapse soon too. We lost one, two wargs now. Yeah, he shattered. Excellent. Pull back again. Now against these spears, we don't want to... They have too many soldiers still intact, yeah? So we want to soften them up with crossbows. Of course we do, and the best way to do that is to shoot them in the shields, in the unshielded side. You guys fix your formation, because they are already on us. No, they're pulling away. So you shoot them, yeah? Bring wargs closer, so they maybe want to attack them. If we give attack order, they are just bracing, yeah? We have them in range, excellent, just keep shooting. Crappy mustard spears. Guys, you shooting or not? What is this? Move to the side slightly, yeah? Yeah, this hero is coming out, excellent. You can now shoot him. Landing some good shots on this one, already killed 20, despite them being braced. This could even be unshielded side against him, 172 left. Absolute carnage. They attacking our crossbows? We'll just pull back, yeah? And attack him with pikemen. And this infantry. These are crappy guys that are also waving. Yeah, they... Oh, they collapsed, yeah. That's what I said. We don't need to charge inside. Just kill enough of them so army losses kick in. They collapsed. Excellent. How did we do? 570 lost. We were fighting force 50% larger and we lost 20%. Less than 20% of our guys. That is not too bad. We also didn't play it perfectly, so losses could probably have been much lower than this. But these brutal crossbowmen, what is this? Guess we need more than 5 for every stack. Excellent. We are going to occupy it because... Oh, 10% replenishment, this is brilliant. Okay, so maybe the replenishment actually works differently than I thought, because I was always saying that every unit is replenished by the same amount, and if you have units that are fully healthy, you don't take any... You lose that replenishment, yeah? But we suffered about 20% losses, we got 10% replenishment, and looks like we are only slightly off being at full strength. So maybe the 10% is distributed only between the units that actually need it, and is not lost on the units that can't replenish because they are at full, yeah? Yeah, that's what it is. So replenishment is better than it seems. And these units are also pretty good. Pretty strong stack. Feels like it could take army 3 times our size and still win. There's plenty more testing to do because we have another stack with as good of a general here. But we'll do this next time. Subscribe!